Hello, everybody. Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Good early morning to you. Oh, God. Ay, how are we all doing today? How is everybody? I hope that you're all doing well. I hope that you're all having a good morning. Um, how is your Thursday going? This is weird. It's a very early time for me to be going live and doing a live stream, but we're not just going live on my pages, on my YouTube and my Facebook, but also we are live in Jammers. What a pleasure to be back here again. It is really, really nice. Thank you for inviting me back, Lou and Rachel. It's a pleasure. So I hope that today's going to be fun and you're going to enjoy it and all of that. Okay, so today we're not doing a social hour, we're doing a mindful hour. And since it's so early in the morning, um, you have the pleasure of me being still kind of not fully awake yet. I do have a coffee, my second coffee of the day though. Hello, Angela. How are you? Hi, Rachel. How are you today? So, just a little disclaimer. Um, it's not just me today here. And my lovely son Toby is at home today. And we had as always, I planned something in advance and something comes up. And, typically if he has to stay at home, I would just cancel all of my plans and events and everything. But today I thought, you know what? It's not that bad. So we'll give it a bash. We'll give it a try. We'll try doing the live stream. We'll try creating today and see how it goes. So there may be a guest appearance or two from a little 5-year-old. And hopefully it'll all go well. But if it doesn't, if we have to, then I might need to cut the stream short and then we will carry on another time and finish off the project. So I just got my second cup too. Yeah, I've been up since 6:30. So it's definitely time for another another coffee for sure. So I was actually planning to do an art journal page with this particular paper. But I changed my mind last minute, very last minute. And instead we're going to use part of this paper, a second-hand frame, and chalkboard paint. Again, very exciting. I haven't used this yet, and I don't know. I have an idea. I have a thought of making this into a little cool frame with a little bit of decoupage on the side, and then a space for chalkboard paint, so that you can add your own notes, whether it be like a thoughtful, lovely note, or I don't know, your shopping list or something like that. But yeah, that's the idea. I got this little frame from YMCA charity shop. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Unfortunately, I'm going live through StreamYard, and in Facebook groups it doesn't always show up the names of everybody that's commenting. So I'm just going to see if I can get this up on, so I can see the comment. By the way, if you see that it says on the side that it's Terry Lightseed that is live, Terry is the one that's connected StreamYard, so that's why It's showing up her name here. Oh, Glynis, hello. Good morning. Good morning, Madeline. Hello, Anna. Hi. Yeah, hopefully it will be good. Hopefully it will work out. Okay, so let's not waste any time. I'm going to tilt you this way and we'll get started. So, first, I'm going to, I guess, figure out what parts of my paper I want to show up. So I think I definitely want this quote, which, by the way, if you haven't seen the quote, it says, "Enjoy life, there's plenty of time to be dead." And I was like, yes, yes, I need that. I need that. Hello, Sue. How are you? How are you today? So, there we go. So I'm going to kind of roughly adjust it to where I want the paper to go. I would like it to be about half and half, right? And then I'll just put my frame over just to make sure that I'm not cutting off any super important parts. Kind of. So it'll be kind of like so. Yeah, thereabouts. Around about there. So just what I'll do here is fold it. I'll try and fold it. I would like it. It would be cool if I could fit in um, the whole of the statue here, but unfortunately, she won't fit. I would need a much bigger frame for that. So we'll have to make do with half of the statue. So okay, run about this much, and then I'm trying to I'm using my mat to fold the paper more or less straight-ish because I am known for not being able to get um, straight lines. Okay, and then I'll grab some acrylic primer. Hello, Jenny, how are you? So I've got some acrylic primer and just going to again put my rice paper back over my base. This is just literally the backing of the frame. I took the glass out and put this over and roughly mark out where I need the painted part to stop and where we're going to have that little bit of chalkboard going on, because I don't particularly want to be priming the chalkboard side with white primer because it's likely to then need more applications. I've not used this chalkboard paint, so I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work yet. And just like that, and apply some primer, and that's going to be good for our rice paper so that the colors on the rice paper actually show up properly. At this point, just trying to spread it out like this ish. And then I will also apply a coat of this same acrylic primer uh, over the outside of the frame because we're going to paint it as well. I'm going to paint it as well. I'm sorry if you can hear me sniffling a little bit. I'm a tiny bit under the weather, but we're pushing through it. We're not going to let it get us down, right? See it. It's that song that keeps popping into my head. "Break My Stride" by what's his name? I can't remember his name, but we'll bring that kind of energy today. That nothing's gonna break our stride. Nobody's gonna slow us down. I'd sing along, but we'll get a copyright thing from um, from Facebook and YouTube. So I don't know. I don't know. How do people do that? Where they'll like sing songs and all of that, and then they don't get no copyright stuff, and then I'll just be using my heat gun or talking, and I get a copyright claim. I don't know how that works. It works in mysterious ways. So we'll just do a coat of primer so that our paint sticks. And then we can start decoupaging and doing our chalkboard paint. Oh, and then for the actual frame, we're gonna go a little bit funky today. We're not gonna go with just regular colors, tones. We're gonna get out of our comfort zone today. Well, we may as well, right? We're getting out of the comfort zone with live streaming at 10 a.m. and we're gonna get out of our comfort zone with live streaming while my child is at home. And we're gonna get out of our comfort zone with half naked ladies. And then so yeah, we may as well get our funky colors out. These are the colors that I picked out for the frame, pink and yellow. But these are like vintagey shades, so it's not too far out of the comfort zone. We're not venturing out too far. Oh, thank you, Angela. That's very kind of you. Trust me, it's not all that beautiful. This is my pretty corner. And if I pan, if I was to, I mean, why not? This is also my living room. I don't unfortunately have a studio, but if I pan over this way, we have all of that over there. So don't trust me. I just try to point it to where like it's not all too it's not messy. We like to make a good impression, right? Okay, so oh yes, while this is dried, instead of using the heat gun, we'll go old school. We'll grab some let it dry naturally or allow it to dry naturally to a certain extent. And so while that's happening, I'm going to remove the excess of the rice paper. Oh, and I think that these colors are just gonna be really together. It's a shame that we're not getting this little these little hearts here, the gold hearts. But we have some pink hearts, we have some gold hearts. I think it's going to look nice. I hope at least. All right, so and then we'll remove the excess rice paper. So I just wet the rice paper where I need it ripped, and then once it becomes wet, it's very easy to just go. Looks great, keeping it real. Yeah, exactly. Trying to. The first impression can be, oh, like, "Oh, yeah, yeah, well, I have it all under control," but then, no, of course not. Who does? Who does? At the end of the day, right? Okay, and then so that's gonna go on kind of like so, maybe even more. And then, yeah, I just need to remove up to about here. So, what are you guys up to this morning apart from hanging out? Are you creating anything good today? Are you at work? Are you planning to go out anywhere today? What are you up to today? I've already we've already managed to um, take a trip to the pharmacy, see the pharmacist. Uh, rinse our eyes. He's got conjunctivitis in his eye, uh, so we had to get that checked out today, and we may as well take the opportunity and have a day off, right? And I don't know. I really need to take my car to the car wash today. That's what I need to do. Oh my God! I was I was about to pick up my faint water to have a sip. Well, I was like that too. I was like craft in my living room. Sue, we're craft sisters for sure, for sure. Everybody that crafts in their living room, raise your hand. That's really even better. Good morning, Karen. How are you? Hang on. Who's that? Uh, when one has kids, there is no such thing as under control. Anna, that is so true. That is so true. There is no such thing as under control. There is just we're staying afloat. We haven't we haven't drowned yet. Woohoo. Okay, right. So is this gonna be enough? Or is this gonna show through? There's a little black here, so I think it might be a-okay. We'll go for it. We'll go for it. And okay, where's my decoupage glue? I'm supposed to have it all sorted out on this thing, right? All of my like immediate things I use. And oh, there it is. Okay. And no, no, it's still not. I still lose things all the time, even when they're right in front of me. Let me just put this over here quickly and see. That's not going to be cutting any of the writing, is it? No, we can this way. So I just positioned my rice paper to like where I want it to be, so then that way we have more, um, more space for our chalkboard paint. Right, so then decoupage glue underneath. That was a big chunk. Oh, hang on. Okay, right. I'll quickly do this, and then I can have a peek at the comments. I always struggle with that. I always end up talking too much and not doing enough, and then I wonder how come I can never finish a project on time or in the time that I allow myself, and typically because I just yell away too much. And even though I still managed to kind of still get some done, definitely not at the speed that I would that I would be able to if I just created in silence. But then again, yeah, it would be quicker, but way less fun, that's for sure. Way less fun. I think I'm gonna have to mute myself for a moment in a second. Spare you the sound of me blowing nose. Okay, right. Rice paper is on, so I'll just apply another coat of glue over the top to seal it all together. And then we can move on to the next steps. We'll have to sand off the edges here, tidy them up once our rice paper is dry. Right. Oh no, there's comments. There's comments. I need to read. I need to read. Hold the comments. Hold the comments. I need to get to them. I need to get to them. And a big chunk of glue there. You know what? I'm definitely much calmer at this time in the morning. That's for sure. Definitely a time for a mindful hour, not a social hour, because it gets like 1:30 p.m., which is when I usually do my social hours, and uh, and I'm more like, ah. Okay, right. This is gonna dry. I'm gonna mute myself just for a second and take care of my sniffly nose. Better now. Okay. Okay, what did I miss? Um, oh, Karen, appointment at an emergency department for you. Oh, that does not sound good at all. I feel yeah, I feel yeah. I just had 2 weeks ago. I just had a tooth infection. Oh God, that was so painful. This one here. Ah, and it was like all just 3 days of agony. They prescribed me well, I got antibiotics, but then they also prescribed me some codeine plus opioid painkillers, and it didn't work. It made it worse, which was just lovely. So I hope that yours is gonna go better. Waiting for the delivery of some Senilea paints. Or do advertising them and just had to. Senilea paints. I've never heard of that before. Fiction so many books seem to be doing the rounds at the moment. It really, yeah, seems that way. Never changes the older they get. Now, hopefully, the older he gets, the more he'll be able to actually take care of himself. Hello, Linda. How are you? Angela's plotting for later some ATCs and the CD upcycle. Ooh, I like that. The corner of the kitchen. I don't cook much. I'm with you there as well. Kind like my kitchen is behind that wall, so um, there are times when I'm like, maybe that wall could go. I don't really need a kitchen. Who needs a kitchen? I don't cook much either. I really don't like it. I don't not my thing. It wasn't a while ago after her demo. Go to as the fab. I'm gonna have to try some. The office undercover taking sneak peeks at you. Oh no, sneaky! That's so sneaky. I won't tell it. I won't tell anyway. um. Oh, thank you. Well, hopefully it'll all turn out okay. I'm a bit excited. I haven't used watercolor for ages. I bought some cheap stuff that put me off, so now I'm going to make an effort and try it in different ways. Hopefully. Oh, Jenny, let us know how it goes because that's so exciting. That's so good. Oh, you know what? That reminds me of this. Samantha Thompson. Yeah, I think it was Sam, right? I think it was Sam. She recommended this guy, Matthew, what's his name? Oh God, Matthew something. And he's a watercolor artist and teacher, and he does like these classes, online classes for watercolor. And I just keep looking at them, and I'm like, "Ah, I just so want to try it. Um, and they're so good. And she showed some of the ones that she did from his classes, and they're just mind blowing. So let us know how that goes. After I spoke to Sam, I also did the same thing. I went and got me some just a little cheap set of watercolors. I tried them and it's like, yeah, no, no, I guess that's not for me, but maybe that was my problem. I I went the cheapo route and that's why it didn't work. Oh, hi Sam. Oh my God, I just mentioned your name. Did you? I just talked about you. Matthew Palmer, that's the one. Yes, Matthew Palmer. Um, yes, that's the one. Sam, that was you, wasn't it? You recommended him to me. Yes, exactly, exactly. There we go. There we go. I was just saying that. I was just saying your name. I was just saying that you recommended him to me. Um, and there you are. You popped up. We summoned Sam. What was that? I broke a tooth. Keep cutting my tongue somewhere uncomfortable. Don't think. Well, thank goodness, Karen. I know it doesn't sound good, but out of all of the things that you could have, all of the reasons that a person could need to visit an emergency dentist, it's not the worst one. So good for you. I hope that they will get you sorted today. Fingers and toes crossed. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to dry my glue. Hello, telepathically heard us. I know. I think you must have done. Yeah. Hello, Helen. How are you? Yeah. So, it's still on my wish list. Maybe that's what I'm gonna get. That's what I'm gonna treat myself to sometime soon. Because that was supposed to be. Wait, when did I think that was like supposed to be my New Year's resolution last year in 2022, and that never happened. Hello, Marcia. How are you? How are you doing today? So I'm just trying this. And oh, there's a few spots that are still a little bit wet, but I'm going to, while it's drying, I shall start painting the frame. So, I was thinking we could do yellow frame with maybe some pink splashes or an ombre pink to yellow or checks. It's been a while since we've done some checks. Maybe we can do some funky checks. Funky checks. That's it. That's what's happening. Okay, so I'll use this yellow, which is mustard yellow, as my base color because it's the lighter one out of the two. So I hope that it means that then when I go to apply um, the darker color, I won't have to go over it too many times. What happened here? That went all over the place. Ew. Yuck. Can't mix with that. I need a stick. I need a mixing stick, stirring stick, something. Okay, let's mix this up. Uh, works will pop in and out. That's okay, Sam. Karen says, I'm also trying to work out how to paint a pair of black boots white. Going to see Aber Voyage on the 27th. Oh, ooh, okay. Right. We need tips. We need tips on how to paint black boots white. So if anybody has any tips on how to do that effectively, let us know. Unfortunately, there isn't much that I personally can advise in that department. And okay, in that department because I have never painted a pair of boots. Okay, so we'll definitely need a couple of coats. I don't know what they're talking about with chalky paint being like super opaque. Um, it is very nice, very creamy, but I always need I always need at least like 2, 3 coats. Maybe is it me? Am I doing something wrong? Or am I supposed to be applying it thicker? I don't know, you guys. Does anybody know? Because like it's still sheer. It's a really nice color though. Mm, come over to my house, hun. We can use all my supplies into a class. Oh God, we need to. And you know what? I, I really, I really don't have that many excuses anymore because now that I have wheels, now that I have a car, I really need to make my way over there. But no, my main excuse right now is that I first need to sort my car out because I need a new what do you call it? A battery. I need a new battery because mine is on its way out. And I need to change the oil and all of the filters and all of that. I just went to the tire place yesterday. Had to put my okay, I had some help, uh, but it was scary going to a tire place. But you know, for my car, that was terrifying. I just had to go and they checked the tires and did all of that good stuff. So, God, I'm telling you, that's some like proper adult adult stuff. That is. It's all so new to me. But yeah, no. Once I've sorted the car, I definitely need to come over and visit you guys, both you, Sam, and Rachel, and Leanne, and everybody over on your side of UK. I love me some checks. Well, thanks. Okay, let's pop this back. This can dry. Set this to the side somehow carefully. Pop this over here. And we can now sand off the edges off of our rice paper. I'm going to try and do that over here so that all of that dust doesn't end up flying over onto the frame. Karen. Oh, Andrew Moore is the king of decorating boots. Ooh, Now we know who to turn to. He's out today, but I'll ask him later. You can come to Portugal too. I would love to, you guys. I would love to. I'd come and see all of you and everybody and everywhere if I could. I'd love to do some in-person classes and all of that, but oh yeah, it's not that easy, unfortunately, travel wise and and with all of that though. So fingers crossed one day. Fingers crossed. Okay, so we have some rougher edges going on here. So I'll grab a little bit of sandpaper. I'm just going to this isn't fully dry yet. That was a bad idea. Bad idea. Okay. We can do this side though. So I'm just using sandpaper to sand off the rougher parts, like that step over from rice paper onto just the board. This is 320 grit, so high grit sandpaper, and it really helps with this. Okay, I need to dry this side a little bit more. I don't know if we'll be able to finish this today or not, but we will certainly try. We will most certainly try. It's a good idea. I've not seen that before. Oh yeah, it's a. I don't think I've seen anybody do that. It was, or maybe I have, and it just kind of stayed in the back of my head at some point. But I kind of realized that we can do that when I was prepping for the rice paper blending live stream that I did over on Decoupage Queen a while ago. And it's really cool because like in some instances, if you're going for a shabby look or a vintage look or something like that, just sanding these edges is good enough. You don't need to blend. There's no need to blend if you can get a shabby like faded edges with just sandpaper. Okay, so here we go. I don't know, can you see that these are like really quite thin now. Wrap this off, and then right, let's have a look at this chalkboard paint. Doesn't say if we have to like prime for it or anything like that. So I think what I'm doing first is grab some. I need some black primer. Where's all of my black primers? The paint. don't see my primer, so I'll use heavy gesso, Finnabar's heavy gesso, and I'll apply a coat of this on the side where I want the chalkboard paint to go. And I think what we'll do here is we will make like a okay. Sorry. We have some singing going on upstairs. I think I'll do like a line maybe with some ribbon, or I don't know, something here maybe. Or maybe we'll just do a nice straight line. Can we do a nice straight line with some, you know what? Let's crack out the masking tape and do a straight line or straight-ish line. And here we go. So I'll just line it up, and then we'll try and I'm gonna try my best to get this to go straight. Okay. So we're going to end up painting over a little bit of the side here, but you've got to do what you've got to do, right? And just black primer. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it, but hey, it's only 41 minutes yet. Huh, okay, not too bad, not too bad at all. So first we'll do some black gesso and then chalkboard paint over the top. BT are working on the local exchange box. Let's see. Yeah, I feel ya. I feel ya. It's been all kinds of weird lately, and also I feel you. I have a big building site right at the back of my garden happening for the past like 3, 4 months, and it's probably gonna be here for the next few years. So I feel ya. Okay, I'll take this off. And then I'll apply more masking tape once this is dry and when we build up my chalkboard paint. Just because I don't, if I find that if I leave it to dry, if I leave the masking tape to dry on there with paint, it ends up ripping it all up. Okay, so gesso is on. I need to pop some more of this yellow paint on. Yeah, I don't know if we'll manage the checks though. Maybe we can start with the checks. Draw this. I think it's going to be really cool. You know, we don't even need any kind of separator with ribbon or anything. I think just a line with masking tape is going to be enough. Building site everywhere. Oh goodness me, I feel ya. I feel ya. Oh, and it's not Terry. I know. I'm so sorry. It says that it's Terry live, but it's me, Veta. It's just because Terry was the one that connected StreamYard to the group. So then when I set up the live stream, it thinks that it's Terry. That's not me. It's not Terry. It's me. Um, so yeah, Terry should hopefully be asleep right about now. And if she's not, and Terry, if you happen to be one eye open watching, go to bed, you silly goose. She always does that. She will always silently creep into my live streams and then watch it with one eye open and then fall asleep and then message me later and be like, I was there. Okay. Another coat of yellow. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to do the checks off camera. And though, to be honest, like I think that just the yellow on its own looks really cool. And then we just need to put some chalkboard paint on. And then later today, I need to go out and get some chalk because I have paint, but apparently I don't have no chalk. So yeah. Oh no, we'll have to take a trip to the shop. What a shame. Oh no. And here we go. So the yellow is on. And I think that'll be enough with the yellow as well. Now, I need to finish drying this. No, that's okay, Karen. I just wanted to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want people to think that I'm, stealing Terry's identity or something. I know you wouldn't, but just saying. I got bags, got jokes. Eh, anyways, just need to dry this, and then chalkboard paint. So much drying time with everything. That's why it's always good to have like 7 different projects going on at the same time, because then you don't have to worry about drying. You can just do the fun things and then set them to the side to dry. Okay, I hope that this will be enough. And then we will pop on another bit of masking tape. So now now this is the hard bit. I need to try and line it up with the other. Oh, there we go. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't that bad. And let's crack this little guy open. And we'll stir it up as well. Always, always, always stir up your mediums when you just first open them, Currently designing and building a miniature 3D theater stage set for a major project. Getting very messy. Oh, wow. That sounds so cool. That sounds amazing. And yes, that is wow. In there. Holy smokes. That sounds serious. Okay. Chalkboard paint. Let's see. I have no idea what to expect. I don't know how many coats of this I'm supposed to be putting on either. Or like how thickly. I'm gonna go for a slightly thick but not too thick kind of measurement. Does it self-level? I wonder. So it is super dark. I don't think it self-levels. So try and go over very lightly over there. Okay. Almost there. Okay, so we have one coat of chalkboard paint. And now remove this. Da 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 da. And leave this to dry, I guess. So hopefully it'll actually be chalky. Now we can dry this a little bit more. And if we have any extra minutes left, we will start with checks. I think we have to do the checks, don't we? Or maybe just stripes. We could just do stripes, you know. Should we just do stripes? Hmm. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. What should we do? Stripes? Checks? Nothing at all? Leave it as is? Need opinions. I need opinions. Hmm. Circles? What else can we do? What else can we do? Paint splatters? Checks. Checks. uh, I did this to myself, didn't I? Okay. Okay. We'll do the checks. Let's have a look at this. Okay, I might need to do another extra coat over it afterwards as well, just to see if I can even it out a little bit. But so far it's It's slowly drying. Okay. Oh, checks it is then. Alrighty. Let's get our paint. So we're going to be doing checks with this color, which is cardinal red chalky paint. Oh, it's such a pretty color. It is such a pretty color. Come on. Open up. Look at it. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, mixed it up. Now, do I have a good brush though for my checks? I haven't done checks in so long. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but we'll start with this side, and I'm going to move you over like that. So you can kind of see a little bit better, hopefully. Okay, so let's get started. Go about halfway there. So 1, and then needs to be. Is that about halfway? It's about here. Okay, and then 2, 3, 4. Here we go. God, it's been so long. It's a little bit nerve-wracking, I've got to say. I'm gonna have to do some adjusting later on because they're not fully even. Can you see? Oh my God, okay. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Thank you for sharing. Page. Okay. Yeah, so we'll probably do one side with checks here, and then I'll finish it off later on, just because it's already been an hour and my lovely child has been very, very patient and very good. So I don't want to push my luck too much. And I can finish this off in the meantime. Yeah, so I'll have to do just a little bit of cleaning up with checks with the yellow paint, but it's turning out not too bad, considering that I haven't done any hand painted checks in, I want to say, at least 6 months, probably more. Here we go. The trick with these is to have a good brush, good flat brush. So, kind of looking like this, right? And then should we do a third row? And then let's do the third row. Time to get back on that checker train, right? Exactly. Okay, and so I'll just do the bottom. I don't know if you can see very well, but I'll just do a little line in between all of the checks that are above. But this time we're gonna get funky. Oh, that song came on yesterday. And surprisingly, I still remember the dance and everything. Okay, right. Well, you get the point, right? Checks. So, kind of the idea, right? I'll finish this off later on today, but that's the that's the general idea that you get, right? Is that you have enjoyed life. There's plenty of time to be dead. Picture on one side. Then you have the chalkboard side that you can draw your nice little pictures on, or write your shopping list, or write some nice or not so nice words on the side. Leave little nasty messages for your family, or lovely messages for your family, depending on how they behave that day. And then, you have checks on the outside. I think this is gonna be really, really cool for a kitchen. I think this is gonna have to go in my kitchen. Oh, ah, that's what I get for trying to touch it before it's ready. Um, serves me right for saying about the nasty messages for your family. Okay, my lovelies, thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning. It's been such a pleasure to be here with you all. You're a lovely, lovely bunch, and I will definitely be back. I should be back on the 21st of June, I think. In a week. If maybe before that, depending on how I get on. But yeah, if you like to see more of me, Rachel posted the links in the comments. It would be lovely to see you over on my side as well. And yeah, thank you so much. And I love you all, and I'll catch you all next time.